Hey, it's the Rooster, Bobby Leach for the TimesWeekly.com. They're back. At least that is what Bolingbrook said last Friday night in their opening round of the playoffs and in defense of their 2011 8A state crown. First up for the Raiders was a road game against Sandburg, who had beaten the Raiders 13-7 in Week 7 in overtime. While the first half may have made Bolingbrook fans uneasy with the sputtering offense without All-American quarterback Aaron Bailey, who dressed but did not play, his replacement sophomore Quincy Woods got the job done as the game wore on, especially in the second half. Sandburg's offense had troubles of their own against Bolingbrook's defense that rivals last season's squad. Bolingbrook held the Eagles scoreless for 3 quarters and took advantage of Sandburg mistakes, closing out the win 39-7. Bolingbrook advances to take on undefeated top seed Nico Valley at home next week and will face their toughest test since Week 6 loss to Lincoln Way East. The good news is that Bailey may return for this game, and he'll be playing in front of his hometown crowd.
No, a good game by the defense, obviously. Have you got a chance to look at Nico Valley yet?
No.
I
think I'm going to do it tonight, though. See how they look, you know. I know they got a lot of people returning, so they should be stacked.
What do you have to work on for next week to get better? You did give up an early score. What do you got to work on for that?
I think we just got to continue to make turnovers, you know, and watch a lot of film, make sure that everybody knows what they're doing.
Did you feel like the defense, the way the game was going, the defense had to make a play?
Oh, yeah, because the offense really wasn't scoring all line. It was just falling. That's what Jaden said. So we just had to make sure we pick up, make sure that we know that we can hit somebody.
Very nice. You know, Aaron's been through it all. He's been through what I'm going through right now. A young quarterback playing varsity football. And he helps me out with a lot of my questions I ask him. But when you have a good defense, that what they did today, it's easy. The offense just got to execute, and we executed in the second half.
I'm here with Chandler Pekarski, wide receiver for Bolingbrook Raiders. You had a big catch. I think that was early in the first, late in the first half that led to that first touchdown. Can you talk about the importance of that first score?
We needed to get the ball rolling. And, Coach called the play, and I looked at the sophomore quarterback, Quincy, and he told him, like, this is our time. And, you know, me being a senior up here 3 years, I told him it's time to go, and I'm going to be there for you. So just lay it up there, and I'm going to go get it.
All right. And then in the second half, you guys seem to start to get in a groove. Can you tell the difference between the first half and the second half?
It's just like the snowball effect, man. Once we got rolling, you know, everyone jumped on the bandwagon. And, you know, this team beat us earlier in the season, and we didn't want to have any regrets losing tonight. And so we came out and told them they took it on our turf, and we're going to take their turf.
How much motivation was that first loss to them for you for this game?
You know, it was a lot. It was Quincy's first week filling in for Aaron. You know, we had a lot of prep going on, you know, with all the 4 weeks going on by, he progressed and got better. He's filling into the role very strongly with Aaron out.
It's Will Smith, Southwest Sports Nest. I'm here with Taylor from Sandburg, running back and defensive back. Can you talk about the season? You guys started off a slight unknown and then turned in a 7-3 season. Can you talk about, you know, how it feels to have a successful season so far?
We just stayed humble, played our hardest. We did go 3-6 this year, and we just took game one by one.
All right. And how much confidence did you gain as each week went along and you were stacking up wins and then culminating with the Bolingbrook win a few weeks back?
We felt unstoppable. We felt like we had something going on. We had a very excellent defense this year. We just need the offense to step it up.
And speaking of the defense, you guys did an outstanding job. I know you played both offense and defense in that first half. What were you able to do to shut down the offense in the first half to hold to 6 points?
We just wrapped up, played hard, watched our keys, and just contained running back in the backfield.
All right. And then can you talk about what happened in the second half? I guess what changes were made? How did it get out of hand?
I don't know. We started missing keys, playing sloppy, and the blitzes were getting there on offense.
You're a senior this year, right?
Yes.
All right. Can you reflect back just on your career playing football here at Sandburg?
I think I was an unknown kid for a while. I was a junior. I didn't start my junior year. And this year, nobody knew about me. And everybody knew about Lamont Booker and not me. And I just finished this year with a bang.
Southwest Sports. I just want to congratulate you on the season.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Can you talk about just the season as a whole? 7-3. I think you came in unknown and then turned out a good season.
Yeah, and that comment floated around in the preseason. And I think you heard one of our coaches say that, we're going to be 3-6 this year, and I think we thought we were better than that, and I know the kids, felt we were better than that. But you still go into the season with a lot of unknowns. We had some problems to overcome, some adversity to deal with, and like any season, that's part of the story of the season. And so in that respect, I genuinely am proud of the kids. They did a great job. I mean, if you had told me in August we'd have been 7-2, and in the hunt the way we were, Lincoln Way East, I think it was a really good game. I wish the score had been a little closer, and I thought our kids did a great job. The first Bolingbrook game, there's a lot to be proud of, and so in reflection, I really was proud. I'm proud of the kids. It was a really good season.
Oh yeah.
That question I asked about the adversity that Sean had to deal with. How do you feel about how the entire season played out?
Indiana. Okay.
No, it's all right.
I'm sorry. Oh, Sean.
Yeah, just overall, with everything he had to deal with and being a backup to be stepping up into these roles.
It's an interesting question because it's something we're going to talk about a lot in the off season. That, I've been coaching 28 years now, I think, and this group as a team had to deal with some things I've never seen a group of kids have to deal with. I don't know if they are aware of it like that. Over my long view, what they went through this season has been kind of amazing, and the quarterback situation is definitely part of that. Where Sean, playing Andrew, and then Jim Hill playing Stagg, and then some injuries here and there, and Dylan Swan in the summer hurt himself. But those are just examples of, I think, the thing you're talking about, and that's why I couldn't be prouder of them. Every season has its story, and in their respect, their season was, I think, coming over some low expectations that other people had, us being a little bit of an unknown, and then in dealing with some incredible adversity during the year. So I really am proud of what they did. I don't think it was an easy accomplishment for them.
Can you talk about the game plan coming into the game? It seems like in the first half you executed it
I'm only laughing because
pretty
going
well.
in this game, and like the first half went, I thought we had a good game plan, and some of the mistakes that happened in the first half were heartbreaking because I think we could have had another score, or at least another field goal, maybe a field goal and a score. And so we had, I thought we'd come up with a good game plan, but it was kind of predicated on the idea that the game was going to be close. And I think, that's part of the thing that was so frustrating about the second half. I don't think we represent ourselves well as coaches or as a team. I think our kids are better than they played in the second half. Now, to Bolingbrook's credit, yeah, they're a very good team. And if we're not going to, bring our A game as a team and as a coaching staff, we're going to be in trouble.
It's been a production of SouthwestSportsNest.com, home of the playmakers and game changers. Remember, do your best. Get on the nest.